Should be live.
I believe we are live, folks. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, I finally got me a new seat here. It is much more comfortable and it rocks. I am all kinds of excited.
All kinds of excited.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's been one heck of a week. Hey, there's Nuts right there, buddy. How are you this evening? I was just telling shooters about your croc video, and I could see the surprise in your eyes. You're like, you know what? This just might be a good idea. These shoes, they're not the sexiest thing in the world, but they sure are comfortable and they sure are practical. So, hope you like it. And check it out. I got your stickers right there. The kids have been dying them to stick them to everything. So, hey, Brian, buddy, how are you? We are doing good this evening. It's been a long week. We had a big house tear down and rain and all kinds of stuff. Hey, Josh, Todd. I'm sure the cocktail will make the show more entertaining for sure. So there's Monty. How you doing, buddy? I'm about out of energy for the week. I'm going to try to make it as long as I can. We'll see what goes. That's why I brought Junior in for backup.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah. I start going down, I'm just going to tag you in, you know. So, hey, Chris. I've been trying to catch up on some of Brian's SLC Farms videos, but gosh, it's been a rough week. I've been getting behind every which way I turn. So
he gave me a shout out the other day.
Yeah, I did see that. See, Miss S.O.T made it. Hope she's feeling better. Peterbilt 379. Hello, buddy. I was gonna say we really don't have a whole lot of anything planned for this evening. So if you guys got something you want to talk about, Jack Spratt. Hope DC's not on here, buddy. He's gonna be after you. Jack's my neighbor from down the road to help me tear the house down.
Oh, yeah.
His real name's Matt, but he don't know how to change his name on YouTube, so he stuck me in Jack. I'm surprised he knew how to use his phone enough to even get on here. I'm impressed. Good job, buddy.
What's going on, Lakeside? How's it going, man?
Lakeside, Doug, I'm going to come to Pennsylvania at some point. I am dying to fly an airplane, and you're the man that's going to teach me. I know you are. Like I told you on the last stream, I'm good at taking them off. It's the whole landing thing I'm just not that good at. Josh, I hope we're good entertainment there in the background for you. Hello, Jeffrey. Bay's got 2 more feet of snow. Holy crap. I'm so glad we're done with that stuff. We actually had a pretty nice week this week, Junior.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week around here for sure. SLC, I'm trying. I don't know. I might have to make a double of that and maybe put you and Miss Elite up to a bid more or something, maybe. I don't know.
Told him, buddy, I don't envy you guys one bit plowing snow. I hope that gets over with pretty quick for you. So you making a sign for Brian?
I've got him one lined up, but he's talking about the Let's Dig 18 sign.
Oh, that's right. We got big news tonight. You finally topped the 500.
Made it to 500. So we will more than likely do that video Sunday.
Awesome.
And we'll get that all squared away. We'll get it posted and everything.
Cool deal.
The wife's a little bit under the weather, so we'll have to put that into consideration. And as soon as she feels like it, we'll put it together.
Monty, buddy, I apologize. This is the first time I've been in charge of a live on my own channel. Jason did it for me last time. And hopefully next time I'll do a better job of scheduling and get everything done. I'm just happy to be live right now. That's a feat in itself if you knew how a computer idiot I was, or computer illiterate. We're here. We'll
We're
celebrate
here.
that.
That's all that matters. It's all that
Yeah,
matters.
I'll try to do better next time. Miss Elite, I'm sure she's still got Brandon out slaving. Yeah, I'm hoping to do. I don't know. Me and Junior have been talking about this, maybe taking the Friday night spot, and I don't know if we're going to commit to it, but going back and forth as much as we can. So I'll get better at it. I promise.
Oh yeah, we'll get it squared away. We'll have plenty of stuff to talk about. So.
Oh yeah. Hello, Deer Park. How you doing this evening?
Not allowed to come home yet.
Oh, that sounds about like things around my house. Got to ask permission to do anything. I've quickly learned it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. So, I guess I scared Jack off. Hey, DC made it. Good
There
thing
you go,
Jack
Todd.
left DC.
Yeah. Todd put in for that. That's a good deal down there. They got some good stuff down there. We maybe able to point you in the right direction or something down there. We went down to Mind Made Paradise and did some UTV riding and everything, and we seen a few down there. So
Now wait a minute. I'm going to learn something tonight. There's elk in Kentucky.
yes, we've got a great big draw for that down there. It's most of it's all in the old coal mines down at Eastern Kentucky.
Really?
Yep.
I had no idea. Learn something new every night.
We went to the UTV park, which is the old coal mine, and we didn't see any elk while we were there. We were loading up our trucks with everything from camping all weekend and everything. One of the women that was with us, she said, "Hey, I'm going to run down, take the kids for a ride, and then I'm going to turn around, come back, and then we'll load everything up." The 10 minutes they were gone, there was a whole herd of elk down there on the hillside.
Hey, look at that. Jack and DC are in here side by side. I hope they can get along. I'm sorry, Matt. Every time I see your name up there as Jack, I can't help but laugh, buddy. Oh, man. I had no idea there was elk in Kentucky. You guys just blew my mind. Is there a season for them? Is that what he's talking about? You can get a tag for them?
Yeah, you can put in for the elk draw and everything and get them. And he's right. There is some down at, or Jason there's right. There's some down at Land Between the Lakes and everything down there. I think they've got fallow deer and everything down there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Jack, shouldn't you be like cleaning the mouse crap out of your excavator or something? You haven't seen that. I got two good videos. He hasn't seen them yet. I'm tearing his house down. I jumped in his Traco for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Really nice Traco, but you got to wear nose plugs when you're running it. It's like, it's that one we hauled back from Ohio or wherever it was. Then he painted it Harley Davidson orange and black. Asked him what the Kickstarter and the oil leak was.
The poor Harley's getting no respect anymore.
We had a good day, man. I showed you the pictures. We had that house down and loaded up and out of there in like 8 hours.
Man, y'all did that fast. I couldn't believe how fast y'all got that done. That was awesome.
Yeah, Mac/Jack was a big help in that. I just always assumed, I'm baffled by this. I just always assumed elk were out west.
Yeah, they're making a big comeback. They've done a real great big restocking program around here and everything.
The only thing they've got restocked around here is rattlesnakes.
Hey, there's not as many of them over here on this side of the river.
We got Mogan Ridge up through here. There's a bunch of them. Hey, working live from Washington. I guess we're probably early out your way, aren't you? Senseless Fabrication. Hello. I think he's one of my new subs. All my new subs, man. Welcome and glad you guys found us. It really went crazy. Yeah, Jack. AC, mouse poop. Yeah. Good enough. It's like the video that's coming up with loading the turkey manure. If it was smell a tube, you guys probably wouldn't watch these next couple videos.
You'll find out that decon goes well behind the seat, underneath the seat.
Well, Jack, I don't know where to call him, Jack or Matt. He's got me all confused here, but he like gutted this entire cab. He was convinced he was going to get it out of there, and I think he made it worse. Of course, it wasn't too bad till he put the new windows back in, and then it got real bad. Well, Todd's making his right here.
There you go, Todd. That's a cool deal there now.
Really? That's pretty cool, Todd.
But I don't know how many hunters. I don't know how many hunters is on the channel, but so I get my state deer tags and everything, and also have the Fort Knox hunting reservation or military reservation.
Yeah.
And we get tags for it too. So
really, so you can actually hunt on the base, basically.
Yep.
Oh, the
Yes.
military reservation.
Yep.
There's excavating 320. He made it to us this evening.
Oh, he'd been excavating 320. You've been proud of me today. I had to show off a couple bobcats just for you.
This is true. I seen the pictures. What are they, T300s?
Yeah, one was a T320, and the other one was our small one, the T190.
Hey, Nuts, man. See you later. I got your stickers. We're gonna put them up on the sticker wall. If anybody's on here and hasn't checked out his channel, go do that. Wade, I've met Nuts one time. Heck of a nice guy. He got stuck helping restore Wade's pyre one night, and Wade speaks highly of you, buddy. So have a good evening. We'll catch you on the next one. And I'm still working on getting your hat and shirt out to you. So
see you, Nutsy.
Big deer on Fort Knox and Fort Campbell also. You know anybody that's ever been there?
Yeah, been to both places.
80 degrees in Vegas this week. I've been to Vegas like the last 10 years in a row, and I didn't make it this year.
You should have went. You might have had fun.
Yeah, I probably would have. Oh, Jack, he wouldn't let me run his Bobcat. He was in too big a hurry to get done. He wouldn't play on it himself. He did let me run his Draco that smelled like mouse crap, but he wouldn't let me run his Bobcat. They've stocked Pennsylvania also with elk, Tim? What is the deal?
Right, elk's just a big thing.
I'm going to start calling you Jack/Matt. So, yeah, I agree. You need to buy stocking for breeds. That'd be a good idea, buddy.
Look, I come all the way down.
You made it. How are you?
Look, playing in elk poop. See that?
Hey, are you like, he said you come back from the dentist, so you like medicated enough this is going to be a really interesting live feed?
Maybe. My mouth is still like a little numb.
That's the worst because you put something in your mouth and you're not sure if it stayed there or not.
He couldn't get me numb. He started drilling, and I'm like, woo, woo, woo. Hit that. That's not numb right there, buddy. He's like, let me give you another hit. I'm like, yeah, you better. So give me another hit. He started drilling again. I'm like, woo, 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 still not numb. He's like, let me give you a bigger hit. I'm like, 5 hours later, I'm still like.
Jason, we're about 45 minutes west of Louisville.
Yep, just over the river from me.
Tim, not that I'm aware of. Then in AP Hill, I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, old Jack/Matt. We don't need any more smells in your Traco, that's for sure. He's got a nice Traco, it just stinks. And it needs a new thumb. But he knows that.
Look, I took this picture today too.
What, oh, that's the signs, isn't it?
That says how many subscribers.
Oh, I could better.
We may go. And if any of you guys are on here, we greatly appreciate everybody subscribing to us over there. So we finally hit the 500 today. We'll be giving a Let's Dig 18 sign away here shortly. So, like I said, we'll be posting that video up hopefully Sunday.
It's a very good point, buddy. Very good point. Yeah, you kind of like stalled out around that 400, but once you started catching fire there, you've been growing pretty good. Hey, Real McCoy, how you doing this morning or this evening? Didn't keep track of time.
That's all right. It happens when you work all the time like you do.
Oh, I had all these big plans to get a bunch of stuff done this afternoon, and I've been sitting in front of this computer since about, I don't know, 2 o'clock. I got a lot accomplished, though.
Yes, Miss Elite, I do. And we'll see how that turns out.
I'm guessing she's going to request some sort of leopard print and probably some bedazzle on that.
We've already got the jewels lined up ready for it.
It's Nutsy. He's not on here no more. But he's the one who usually wins everything from this area. I was getting ready to ask Excavating 320. I was making sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't think I've seen any videos from you the last week or so. But
he better have been out hunting mushrooms. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you had pretty good little luck on your hunt there, didn't you?
That wasn't too bad. It was funny on them mushrooms. We found them dry as a bone, like almost blowing in the wind, and then some that was just coming up. So I don't know what was going on this year.
Really? Never been mushroom hunting.
It's a giant Easter egg hunt for kids, for grown men.
I almost got stuck stuffing Easter eggs this morning or this afternoon, but I got out of it. It's not much fun either.
You got to learn how to buy one of those chickens that lay green eggs, and then you don't have to color them.
No, then I got to feed the damn chicken.
Take it to Wade's house. It'll be okay.
You think that thing will survive up there with his boys? I don't foresee that lasting very long.
I think the dogs might get the chicken up at Wade's house.
Oh, my dog's not smart enough to catch it.
Jason, yes, we have made some for Knob Creek. We've actually sold some there before, and we actually provide a lot of their pistol range that's on the backside of Knob Creek right there. We actually provide those guys with their targets and stuff from time to time. So that Knob Creek machine gun shoot, it's a big deal.
Todd, you are exactly right. I don't know what it is about Nutsy winning stuff. I think he won Wade's last two, then he won my giveaway. He's definitely got the monopoly on winning the subscriber prize gives away.
He's got y'all's internet over there figured out.
I don't know. Tim, that's $1 million question. I'm not for sure what Jason does. Where he's at. I talked to him earlier today. I think he was somewhere in North Carolina. I'm not for sure what all he's got going on. There you go, Senseless Fabrication. We got you in there, sub there.
Hey, there you go, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You won't be disappointed with this channel, buddy. He does some pretty neat stuff over there. So
Jason was taking pools down, swimming pools.
Oh, he did post a video about that day, didn't he?
Yes.
I haven't got a chance to watch that one.
It's hard to keep up with his 2-week schedule. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, yeah, he ends up everywhere. Yeah, Jason did post a video earlier. My dang phone crashed. Actually, my phone didn't crash. My email server crashed, and then it crashed my phone. And then me and this computer had an all-out war with it. It was quite the eventful afternoon, to say the least. Had to call in for backup. Trying to convince my secretary to hit the go live button to Google Hangouts was not an easy task.
Was she a little nervous on that one?
Yeah, she's like, I don't have my hair done. I'm like, we're not going live. I don't think. I promise. I don't know for sure, but somebody just snuck into the garage. I think we're gonna have a visitor. I just don't know who.
Well, your garage doesn't smell like my garage.
Yeah. What'd you do with Joey?
Hi.
Oh, look at that. She comes bearing drinks and gifts.
Okay.
Here.
Make it.
Welcome. How's it going?
So I went shopping
Uh-oh.
the other
went
day.
what?
I went shopping the other day in the big city of Louisville, and I had to show you all what I found.
Oh, no.
I was a little disappointed by the big city people that are bejeweling things like Crocs. Very not happy about this because
Oh,
I'm
man.
team flip flop here. Yeah. But I took a picture just for you all.
That's funny.
I'm telling you,
ABC.
you guys got to go back. You got to be nice.
Oh, hey, Miss Leek. I gotta be nice.
You got to be nice to DC because he's like the channel police. He's the one that takes care of us whenever somebody's mean.
Oh, okay. Good
So,
deal.
But what was I saying? I pulled a weight here. I lost my train of thought.
I
Oh,
know.
Crocs. You guys got to go watch Nutsy's.
Oh, yes, his video. That was funny.
Yeah, his video whenever he received the Crocs. It was awesome.
We gotta teach him how to wear Crocs.
It was a good one for sure.
So, do you guys have your Dirt Perfect website up yet?
No, we're getting close. My secretary's about ready to freak out on me.
This guy don't know how to go slow at anything he does, so.
Hey, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right?
I wouldn't know anyone like that at all.
Who would you be referring to?
Oh man, flip flops. Team Crocs. There we go, right there. See, at least
Senseless fabrication. See, he subbed to me for a reason. He wants me on Team Flip Flop.
Team Flip Flop. That's right.
Look, if you look at us, we even got a croc in the background. Didn't even know it. See it back there?
Oh yeah, Batman.
She's been missing that. Looking for it all week, haven't you, Jenna?
It's not about the Crocs being sexy. It's about them being practical. People don't drive minivans because they look good. It's because they're practical. It's the same with
Good
Crocs.
Lord knows they don't look good. That's for sure.
No, I mean, me and Wade can make Crocs look good.
I agree with that. I made my minivan look good.
Yeah, I know. I've already. Yeah. She's gonna read it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was catching up. I just got out here. Leave me alone.
I'm not. Go ahead. Tell him what he said.
Huh? When you wear Crocs, your dignity leaks out through the holes. That's funny.
Chris Temple, you better go to Team Crocs or your price is going to go up for excavating, buddy.
That's all right. We'll make
And
it
yes,
fine.
and yes, to answer your question, Mr.
Crocs
Tim,
and minivans. Oh shit. Oh, he's fine. We have both of those.
It's your live stream. You can do that, Jenna.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
we don't have Wade tonight, but we got her.
Oh my goodness.
You do realize the comments are right here, right?
I know, but I can't read up there. I gotta.
She's got her phone up against the screen, and the comments are really
No.
right behind it. It's okay. I'll leave it alone.
Leave me alone. Let me just figure out how I'm gonna read it myself.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
You want the Jason, that fire truck in the background? I've had that thing since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. Got it for Christmas. My little boy wants it, but I don't let him touch it.
Isn't that ridiculous?
All this stuff I got whenever I was a kid. My nitro truck, I actually tried to get started the other day, and I broke the starter, so I got to get a new starter.
Hey, in case y'all didn't know, it's turkey season.
Oh, check that out.
Oh,
Just saying.
that's pretty cool.
You can pick that up at S.O.T Metal Works / shooter option targets.
What happened to this screen over here?
I paused it because it's
Oh.
delayed from that
I
one.
know you got things going on over.
I got it all figured out tonight, except for Monty wasn't happy because we got our times mixed up, but we're good now. Hey, DC, at least our minivan still has the air dam on it. That's more we can say for some other people that drove them. Turkey season, what's that? I'll let you take that one, Junior.
Turkey season. Just kill you a big goblin Tom and you'll be happy. Everybody needs a good Thanksgiving dinner early.
Turkey season to me is going to Walmart and grabbing a butterball.
It's cheaper in the long run.
I don't have to waste a whole lot of time out in the woods.
Probably the thing I hate about turkey season the most is just the ticks. So I just don't go.
Shelby's going turkey hunting tomorrow.
That's because my daughter's spoiled. I'm just.
She said she's going turkey hunting.
My daughters have all been more places than I ever have. But that's what you're supposed to do as a good parent, though. Make sure they got more capabilities than you did. So.
There you go.
Yeah. Chris, that's a good thing there, Chris. I don't know if I can handle. I don't even want to go there.
Oh.
Turkey season's in, yeah. Chris is the farmer I do a lot of work for. He's not a big fan of wild animals. I don't believe they eat his crops. Oh, I got so many comments to go along with that, but she's sitting within striking distance, so I'm going to keep my mouth
Yeah, you
shut.
better watch yourself.
SLC, I can answer that for you. You can haul that 10-foot brush hog on any state highway with farm plates and be perfectly legal. You get on a federal highway, you do have to have a permit.
Yep.
So that would be a negator. You can do it until you get caught. Then it ain't gonna be so good.
Yes, Todd. Our girls hunt, fish, trap.
Yeah, you got to teach them all the good things in life. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But one of them likes it, the other one could care less.
And one of them likes to trap and the other one doesn't. Opposite kids. One likes to hunt.
Would
One
you
likes
know how
to
to teach your children that?
Nope. That's why I got a brother.
You're not a hunter or a fisher or.
They both like to fish. They do.
S.O.T. Yeah, buddy. I've been there a time or two. I've met Hoover a time or two on the back road because he knew where I was going. But yep, that's what it sounds like.
SLC, all roads are good up to a certain point.
I went to somewhere in Carolinas one time, picked up a load of brick and took a back road, and that was a bad decision.
Louisiana Dirt, what's going on, man?
Todd. I need to get caught up on some of his videos. I know he's posted a few, and I ain't had a chance to. I feel horrible, man. It's been crazy trying to keep up with everything.
It's as fast as your channel is growing, I could see it's going to be a struggle for you for a little while. It's
I don't
trying
know.
to get everything put together is probably going to be difficult for you.
I don't know who hit the rocket launcher button, but somebody sure did. I'm sure it'll slow down here at some point. Oh, I've been in the Vegas desert before there, senseless fabrication. I can see where that'd be easy.
Still raining for Louisiana Dirt. Not for us. We've had sunshine mostly. I drove the convertible this
Did
week.
you get your? I know you got your truck fixed. I was talking to him the other day on a Mack truck. I wonder if he got his loader fixed. We're going to Vegas in when is it, March?
Yeah.
Well, if I ever win my war with the stinking
If you ever get you a place booked,
me and this timeshare people, we're fixing to have it out.
Yeah, not looking good.
That's probably the maddest I've ever been on the phone in my life, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Ours does too, Monty. We do a little trap shooting once in a while. So
I just Jenna asked if I could teach my kids how to hunt, and that's a big negator.
you live in the best catfishing place in the whole world, and man,
No.
He has no patience for fishing or hunting. None at all.
Whenever all your friends do all the work and you get to eat the stuff, what's the point?
all right. So let me teach you how to do it. You just go buy you a bunch of jugs, tie some line to it, mark your name on there, throw them in the river, come back later that evening when you get time and pick them up, and then you'll have a bunch of catfish on there.
Yeah, but you got all the time setting them. Then if you catch anything, you got all the time cleaning them. Whenever I could just go to the neighbor's house and say, hey, got any fish in the freezer right now?
You wouldn't eat it anyway.
This is true. I'm not a big fish guy. So yeah, that was that's electronic transmission. The ITs are all manual transmissions. So hopefully you figure her out there, buddy.
Hey, Jamie, what's going on?
Check out Dave Ramsey for your timeshare problems. I went to a Dave Ramsey seminar one time. I may have to get on there and find out. I don't even want to talk about it. You're making my blood pressure just go through the roof.
Yeah.
That and the FedEx guy.
Oh, FedEx and I went round and round.
He can't see your sign you put on the big rock.
They keep delivering my packages to a house that nobody lives at.
Still?
Yes. We played phone tag last week about it. They finally delivered a package today to the house, I think. Michael said they did anyway.
Hey, Jack/Matt. See you later, buddy. Yeah, Jenna, I just so happened to be home and the FedEx lady come. So Jenna called me and wanted to know if it was delivered. I said, well, the good news is it's delivered. The bad news is if Bo opened it and tried it, Bo's our dog, she was not a happy camper.
He
See?
was lying. No.
There you go, Michael. Senseless Fabrication said, come on out. He's got a place for you.
Oh, I seen that. I forgot to say. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we may end up sleeping on his couch and me and this timeshare dude don't get together.
You're going to have to get meaner.
I'll let her take
I
this
don't
one.
know. I felt pretty bad for the people on the other end of the phone.
She started taking up for the guy on the other end of the phone. That's how bad it got.
We were on speaker and he started talking rude to people that didn't even know what the heck was going on.
I wasn't talking rude. I was talking professionally pissed.
Yeah, was not a good thing.
Oh, he got my point.
Maybe.
It took me 4 hours to get to the top of the food chain to tell me he couldn't do nothing. These guys are.
We're on a waiting list for a room to come available. If that's how it went. We're still waiting.
He told me we had to wait till May. Well, don't you think I don't have that saved in my calendar?
You need to take my enclosed trailer. It's got AC.
I may have to.
There you go.
I'm going to Vegas either one. If I got to sleep on the curb with the hooker, or if I got to sleep with fabrication or what, I'm going to Vegas. I will be there next March, one way or another.
You just might have to pay a little bit more money going a different route.
Look, this guy right here, Senseless Fabrication. He said I can sleep on his couch. I'm in. I'm not sure where you're sleeping, but I'm in.
You want to leave me alone?
I said,
Yes, Todd,
you guys told me. I said I am going to Vegas. I didn't say anything about we're going to Vegas.
We are going to Vegas, so you're gonna have to figure that out.
You missed the week like my line. Professionally pissed.
Yeah.
Todd, the 300, it'll take them. It's a 3/8 AR 500, 100 yards or further with any rifle. You'll be good. We shoot 308 Lapua and stuff like that at them, so they'll be good.
You can borrow my new air mattress.
Loves yelling at stupid people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he has 2 bedrooms and
I've
2
been
beds.
telling you that. Where have you been?
No, you didn't. You just said you had a room.
Oh, I guess
You
that
said
means,
you were going to
well,
leave.
that's for me and Wade. You're still out.
I can sleep in the same bed as you.
Oh.
Hello.
Comments. This is where I need to zip my mouth for later.
Mhm.
Gonna get out of control, folks.
You told
Hey,
me.
MLH, I got your email and everything, and we're gonna hook you up with something sign wise and stuff. I'll be sending you something here for too long. I've got a few other guys on the list too, so bear with me.
MLH, buddy, that's a bummer. Was that you that was around? I forgot who it was. Somebody sent somebody. Oh no, that was Chris was telling me he sent somebody after an engine. It's supposed to come back with a DT 466 International. He come back with an N14 Cummins instead.
Aaron, yes. Put the boys together. We'd have more fun together anyway.
I guarantee we'd have more fun without you. I didn't say that out loud, did I?
We'd have just as much fun.
Oh.
Him and Wade will be in one bed.
Oh man, me and Wade have vacation together over the years, and let me tell you,
It's fun.
it's
Is that the right word?
I'm pretty sure if we weren't on a cruise ship, it would have been kicked off.
Yeah, Wade had no problem passing that at Michael's house. I think I got a video.
What did I tell you? I said he goes hard and then he's done, and he hits the reset button and he goes again.
The boys in bunk beds.
We'll be arguing over who gets top.
Todd, I just cut a 4 foot by 4 foot piece for a gentleman down the road. He's shooting. He told me 60 yards shy of a mile. So we can hook you up with some long range targets. Shoot me an email, shootersoptiontargets@gmail.com.
What was
I'll get my
the,
secretary on that.
how big was that sign you did the other day?
You're in striking distance too, buddy.
I'm about to get in trouble over here. How big was what now?
I know which comment she read or you read her. Isn't that just convenient? I don't think Jen has seen it yet, so I'm not going to point it out. Oh man. Anyways, I was asking about the you posted, I think it was on Instagram, you posted that big old flag sign or something.
Oh yeah, that was 3 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah, that was like a nice one.
That was cool looking.
It was a big one. I've got another one of those cut out. I can get painted up and stuff. But
I told Jenna we're gonna get one of those one of these days. Tim.
That wouldn't surprise me, Tim, if that happened. I'll end up in the same bed.
I'm telling you, man, whenever we were all together here,
It was chaos, pure chaos, but it was a lot of fun.
MLH. Oh my God.
oh, I hope you're having better luck than me. It's been about 3 weeks since I caught one. Shot one. Clean. I just better quit.
You stop while you're ahead. Oh gosh.
They always tell me it don't matter if you want it done or pay for it straight out. It's going to cost you either way.
they're all expensive.
Yeah.
What does that look for?
You know, instead of like home loans or auto loans, they should have like wife loans.
Oh no. What are you talking about? You are
Before you
horrible.
get married, you say go to the courthouse.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. He costs more money than I do.
That's what I'm saying. He buys
And
more
I'm looking
toys.
at it. Shop.
Than anybody I know.
Expensive. Yeah, goddamn. You know, before you go to the courthouse, you have to go to the bank and get your credit approved first. Sorry, buddy, you can't afford to get married.
Sorry, buddy. You couldn't afford to not get married because I had better credit. Just saying.
I'm here to say I've got more now than I ever had when I was not.
Yes, there's several Louis Vuitton stores in Vegas. There's 2 of them I know of. One's in the Wynn and one's in the Venetian.
I'm impressed you know how to pronounce that.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Well, like, you know what that is? You know
Yeah,
what that
it's
is?
expensive shit we can't afford.
What are they talking about?
Well,
Yeah.
Hey.
Not everybody knew what Louis Vuitton was. What's up?
huh? It's Louis and he's got a baton.
You're such a dork.
Oh, Tim. Oh, Miss Elite works at the bank, so that's why her and Brandon get along so well. See, she knew that Brandon could afford her before she said yes. So
Thanks, Jason. We appreciate the sub.
Greatly appreciate that.
awesome. I don't know if I told you, but Junior and then they made it to their 500, so they're going to do their giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Well, I checked. I think I was on there this morning, and it was like $4.99. So good deal.
And we need to say thanks to all the YouTube crew for all the shares. I have taken notice all week long. I've been seeing all the shares of the video.
Yes, big shares. Big thank you to Dirt Perfect. Big thank you to Elite Earthworks. If you guys ain't looked at his channel, go check him out. And big thank you to Jason Works a Lot. If you guys ain't looking at his channel, go check him out.
And Logger Wade
And
Nan.
special thanks to Logger Wade Nan.
Yeah.
Awesome host when he was up there too.
Miss Lee, that's what I tell Jenna all the time. She couldn't leave if she wanted to. She can't afford it.
I'll figure out a way if I need to. Thank you very much.
She's so damn lucky to have found me. There ain't no way she's leaving.
Are you kidding me? If you went to anybody else, they'd throw you back and return you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yes, they would.
There's a bunch of them that always brought me back. It happens, Michael. You're fine.
They would return him so quickly.
I've been on those jobs and man, they suck. Every time you get ready to go, either they add something to you or something breaks. There's one spot that's too wet. I feel your pain there, buddy.
MLH. My wife told me I'm worth more dead.
Oh.
William, you can shoot us an email if you want to order a sign or hit us up on Facebook.
Sweet.
I will. secretary it again and put our email on there.
William,
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
with S.O.T, you'll have to post your link up there for William. He's asking about a sign.
I don't know how to do that.
Frank, digging okay? You are exactly right. The bank's what keeps us in business one way or another. So I'm jealous. It's been a while back when Frank posted that video of that grader. I was jealous of that thing. I had a old D69U dozer, had that same engine and pony motor set up. That's pretty cool. Matt, we're working on that, buddy. Don't laugh at me. Please don't laugh at me. Are you going to tell them what I bought?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is
Talking about buying stuff earlier
it's a new piece of equipment. You guys are going to be excited.
that you know how to run.
No, I don't have a damn clue how to
Yeah.
run it.
He bought an embroidery machine, friends.
Good
He's
job.
gonna learn how to sew.
In my free time.
It's gonna be great.
So, to answer your question, Matt,
So
I'm hoping within the next month we're going to have dirtperfect1.com up.
And he can message us on Facebook. And we
Yeah,
can do
well, so if you want one sooner than that, go to my Facebook page, Dirt Perfect, and message me on there, and we'll make arrangements to get you one.
Yeah.
Tank, I didn't get a chance to reply to your comment. I seen that, but I bought that. Oh gosh, I can't remember. 7, 8 years ago. I paid $35,000 for it, and that included shipping from Washington to Indiana. Oh, no MySpace, no. I'm doing good to be on Facebook and YouTube, let me tell you. She won't even let me touch my own Instagram page. She says,
Yeah, I told you to take your Instagram page over. You literally tell me
and then every time
what to post and what to write.
and every
So
time
don't want you to do
time I post something, I get criticized for it. So
No.
I would like to say my wife does a fine, outstanding job posting on Instagram. I would like to have no way, shape, or form anything to do with it.
I just criticize him about his spelling. He don't know how to spell anything.
did you see it? Did you see my Instagram post today?
Oh, no, I'll have to go check it out.
Frank, we gotta get this machine up and running. But if anybody else wants some hats, we're gonna be in the hat making business, I believe.
Hat making business.
Hat making business.
Hey, Deanna's gonna kill you
Yeah, Deanna's about
for
ready to kill me.
advertising.
So, Junior, whenever we did the Google Hangouts and Deanna was on here, that's my secretary. I'm afraid of.
Right?
That's
What the world?
so funny.
So look,
It's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens when you have a couple beers and do some night riding with your Polaris Racer.
It happens, huh?
Frank, digging okay, man. My 120 excavator, it's oh man, I don't know how I do without it. It's big enough to get the job done, and it's small enough to move around, and I like being mobile. It's really been a good machine for me.
Elite, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working.
Yeah, Miss Elite's gonna get mad if she sees you're not. I can't even talk on here. Not. I give up. I'm done.
yeah, we were told you weren't allowed to come home yet.
He's still working.
Oh, okay.
He was laying pipe or unloading pipe, or what was he doing a while ago?
Yes, some of pipe. He's always dealing with pipe these days.
I just blew up your Instagram comment, liking all your pictures. I guess I just forgot to do it.
Oh, she's just not a good friend. Don't let her fool you.
Hey, I am too. Just forget.
So Jenna left a comment on my video the other night, and I was doing it, and I commented back. Somehow on my page, it showed like 250 comments I left on. I don't know how it happened. I went back and checked and everything, and it was gone, but it showed 250 comments.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Todd, man, I bought my 120. It had like 6,000 hours on it, and I got 12,000 hours on it now. And knock on wood, man, I have not had any trouble with it. It needs undercarriage and it needs a coupler rebuild on it. If you guys watch the videos, the bucket's a little loose, but God, it's such a good machine. I hate to get rid of it. I'm leaning towards possibly. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get something at some point. I keep spending my money on stupid stuff like sewing machines. I'll never be able to afford one.
Sewing machine.
Sewing machines.
I
Yeah.
calm
I
down.
can't believe I paid like $5,000 for a sewing machine.
You didn't pay that much money for a sewing machine.
Who the hell does that?
This was your idea.
No,
He
no,
bought the
no,
machine,
no.
and before he even bought the machine, he sold a whole bunch of hats. And I'm like, you don't even know how to run it yet.
I got people. We got people.
Yeah, Junior came home today and said, "Guess what? I got a hat guy." I'm like, "Okay." I said, "Who's your hat guy?" He said, "You're never gonna believe it." And then he told me. I said, "Really? Okay."
Yeah. That's what we did.
Yeah. Is it okay to say that my hoe got loose with age?
No, it's not.
I'm talking about my track hoe.
I know. I'm just saying.
Goodness,
It's
get
not.
your mind out of the gutter, woman.
I said it's not. You asked if it was okay. I said no.
How many hoes do you have, Michael?
Do I have to answer that live?
Well,
Oh, Michael.
Now, for the type of work that I do, the 120 is the perfect size. It's big enough for like the clearing job, and it's small enough to do like the house tear down job. So I like it. And you're right, Todd. The power to weight ratio, they're so well balanced. They're just it's like I said in that one video, it's the best investment I've ever made.
Where's the babies tonight?
Shh, don't jinx it.
you just jinxed.
Don't say anything. They're inside watching a movie at the moment.
Yeah.
So we'll see how long it lasts. I told him I had to come out here for just a few minutes. So we'll see what happens.
So here in a minute, we're going to hear, "Mom!"
Most definitely.
If we're lucky, we'll hear that, not the clicking of a dart gun.
Yeah.
We're footloose and fancy free this weekend.
No, we got Special Joey.
He's asking if I'll go with another deer or a cat. I may go with a cat 314. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go with another deer. I love the deer I got, but the new ones I've ran, and I'm just not big fans of them. I hate to even say this out loud because I feel like a sellout, but I'm seriously leaning towards a Volvo, believe it or not. Volvo 145. It's not going to be a coochie. I got all the coochie I can handle, Brandon.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I got zero. So, and I have a hard time handling zero. I feel like someone's listening to us while we're working, like we're a distraction, and he's going to, break off another sewer tap main or something.
It needs to take the roof off the house.
Yeah, I took the roof off a house.
So what you're telling us
I didn't pronounce it.
is that you need a Let's Dig 18 sign, apparently.
Me? Yeah, can you see in the background? I got my sign lit up now. Check that out. Is that fancy?
That is a good looking sign. Who did you get that from?
Hey, yeah, I know a guy.
Everybody's got to have a guy.
Everybody's got to have a guy.
And now you have one with the sewing machine.
I can guarantee you, whenever you went home and turned Miss S.O.T that I had a sewing machine, she probably thought it was April Fool's, or you're lying.
No, she believed me. Jenna's told her stories.
Yeah, she knows about you and all your purchasing.
I've never ran, Todd, it's one excavator I've never ran is a Hyundai. I've been on some Samsungs and some Doosan's, but I've never been on a Hyundai. Tim.
I used to have a Samsung washing machine. Does that count?
It counts.
Tools of the
Yeah,
trade.
man, I'll tell you why I'm really looking at a Volvo, and it's not because I think they're the best excavators out there. They got the size machine I want. I want something just like this much bigger than my 120. and it's the 145 EC CRs, I think is what it is. It's a zero tail swing. It's just a tick bigger than mine. But the way that machine specs out, it's what I want. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards the Volvo. And I have heard a lot of good things about them.
What was Chris's new one?
It's a is it a 290? 290? No, it's a 250.
250.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon's blowing up my box for now. Yeah, Tim, that's what she said. Oh, I keep forgetting she's sitting over here. So I can see her on the screen, but I can't see her in real life. Yeah, 250.
Hey, I need to know a specific question right now. Being she's on your live stream with you, are you going to be on her next live stream with her on her channel?
That's right. Models.
Yeah.
Need models.
We need Lula Rowe showing up and being modeled.
We need you to come visit so we can sell some more of that shit. Sorry.
Do you got a size that'll fit him, Jenna? We'll get him.
Well, I could make something work for sure.
Can he wear his Crocs? If he can, he'll probably be all right.
Oh my God. That'd be a hot mess.
Oh, Miss Elite.
Get back to
Matt, I actually bought a 314 CCR cat excavator. It only had like 3,600 hours on it, and it fell off a low boy. It had some cab damage. I used it a little bit. It was a nice machine, but I still like my 120 better. That's why I ended up selling it. I ended up not fixing the cab, sold it, made some money off of it. But I've ran a lot of cat excavators, and I actually own a cat excavator. I own the 304C. I am just not a big fan of them. I'm not saying they're not good machines. I don't know. They're just not comfortable. They just don't feel good. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I ran Wade's 321D some too. It's probably the best one I've ran out of all of them I ran, but I don't know. Just not my feel. Brandon's done. Miss Elite says, come on home. How are you loading up and chaining down if you're live streaming with us or live chatting?
He's a lot better at the computer stuff than we are.
I guess. He's more talented than I am. I'd have that thing off the city sent us pictures over Voxer. I'll have to check him out here real quick. Hope he didn't break off another sewer tap.
Hey, Brad.
Oh, look at that. I guess he's proving we're still at work. You see it? Pad looks good though, buddy. Nice work.
So
Let me see.
Elite, you need to get some LEDs on that thing. Make it look better. Brighten that stuff up.
Yeah, Coy he said a 303. Was it a C or an E? I hear the newer ones weren't as good, which I think is the E's. I'm not as familiar with the cat numbers. Yeah, Frank, the Hitachi and Deeres are the same up until I think it's the G models, and then Deere started making some of the smaller ones, and the bigger ones are the same. I may have that wrong. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, like my John Deere 120 and Hitachi 120 are identical. My John Deere's actually got a Hitachi sticker on. The only difference is they got different motors in them. John Deere's got a John Deere motor, and the Hitachi's I think got a Zuzu motors. Yeah. I hope Hoover's not watching there, Brad. MLH, I'm telling you, man, I was one gear away from making it through that field. Now, see, I got a 304C, and it's not a piece of junk, but it's just not a very user-friendly machine.
What is up with Brandon and Chick-fil-A?
I don't know. Every live stream, the boy's shopping for chicken. Just have a talk with Miss Elite and make sure she's got chicken typed up at the house. Chris, I hear you, man. They the lady that showed up here today had a Penske van. They don't have FedEx on it anywhere. And random people get out. You know, I'm gonna go on my FedEx rant here again. The UPS guy has a cell phone and he has our numbers. And if he has a question, he just calls or texts us. It's so damn simple. I called FedEx the other day, raising 10 kinds of canes. We can't get our packages. I'm like, just give the dang driver our number. She said their drivers can't have phones for safety. I said, well, that explains a lot why I picked one of your drivers up hitchhiking down the road the other day. They were stuck. They couldn't call for help. That was my second professional, what did I say a while ago?
Professionally pissed.
Professionally pissed, yeah. I forgot what I said.
The UPS drivers around here, they don't pull in driveways. They just stop in the road, turn their flashers on, and walk your driveway. It makes no sense to me. We have a big driveway that they could turn around in, but they stop in the road and walk down the driveway.
That's weird.
Well, you seen the hill in front of my house, right?
Yeah.
My UPS driver come up that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. And when he did it, it was not as nice as what it is now. It was way bumpier and way not suitable for a UPS truck.
Well, again, everybody have a good evening. Hopefully the rain stays away from you down there. Yeah, Jenna was home one day and heard this god awful noise bouncing up the front hill. About the third try, he finally made it up the hill.
Yeah, I asked him what he was doing, and he said, Mike told me I couldn't make it up. So he thought he had to try it.
That's right. It ain't his truck. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Mike laid down the gauntlet. It's time to prove him wrong.
This is the same guy that called me one day from my driveway. He's like, hey, I'm at your house. Do you have a quart of oil anywhere? We needed oil for the UPS truck so he can get back. Really? Our UPS, it's hard telling when they're going to show up, but Jim's usually pretty good. We got a pretty lucky UPS guy. The FedEx lady, ugh.
Yeah.
Yes, Elite. Jim, our UPS guy, drive it like he stole it is a absolute understatement. You've seen the gravel road coming to our house. You can read UPS on the side of the van plenty. He's so far sideways. Jim speaks English, maybe too good English. Hello, Gunner. How you see me, buddy? Oh, I got to stretch my legs. Yeah, understaffed. I think that's everybody's problem anymore. It's just hard to find help. Everybody struggles with it.
It's hard to find help to show up and find help to work. And
Yeah, I don't know. I just better be quiet. Don't have anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all, right?
well, hold up. Are you turning over a new leaf or something? What's going on?
He said that now. Just wait till somebody.
And I don't even drink. Could you imagine if I drank what would come out of my mouth?
God, I don't even know.
I drink just to keep stuff from coming out of my mouth. That's what I do.
Like that time you had your wisdom teeth cut out and you were on all that medicine.
Yeah, Chris Temple, he had a FedEx driver get killed just down the road from his house. She was training another lady and fell out of the dang truck.
Holy cow.
For 12 years straight, they had 6,000 people a month moving to Vegas. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Brandon, I got a lot of answers to that comment, but Todd, I've never drank a drop in my life. I'm afraid if I started now, it's hard telling what would happen. A lot of people help themselves over. Oh, that's bad, but true. Yeah. If me and Wade drank together, that would be definitely.
It wouldn't be YouTube appropriate, probably.
No. It would have to be adult swim time for sure. Good help is rare. It's an understatement. Frank, see, I guess UPS or FedEx is consistent. At least they're consistent across the nation because it seems like everybody's got problems with them. But they are absolutely horrific around here. I mean, horrific. We got a freaking 8-foot tall address rocket into our driveway, and they still can't find the dang place.
Yeah, Barry, you're right. They're kind of forgetting about the blue collar worker nowadays.
That's all right, because all those blue collar guys, we can start naming our price.
That's it. It's getting almost to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go pull the FedEx lady out. I was trying to be nice. It was like the day before Christmas, pull a FedEx lady out of a driveway. She literally got hung up in loose gravel.
Hey, Jay, Chris, how's it going, man?
Hey, Chris, how are you? Oh.
DC, that's probably true. You know before we would, but
Thanks, Chad, man. I appreciate it. I'll do my best, I promise. If you're talking to me, not Junior, I'm sure he will too. DC. Now, DC's in the northern part of California, right?
I think so. What did DC say last time?
There's like, it was last October, we were in northern California, and Oregon's really nice. Then you get about down to wine country and stuff starts changing pretty quick.
I don't know. He said I could come visit. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. DC said you can come visit. That's all you're worried about. As long as we don't have to stay there very long, I'm okay with that.
I don't know. Mason showed me pictures of him on a beach in California just last week, and it was beautiful.
DC's in the southern. It is an old IT-28B. I bought it out of the scrapyard of a local quarry, and it's got like 20-something thousand hours on it. I paid the scrap price for it, so it's paid for itself time and time and time again, and it still works good. So I keep on going.
Thanks. It's sorry to hear that, man.
Oh man, that's rough, buddy. I'm glad you finally landed somewhere. It sounds like. All right, Elite. Yeah, why don't you put your phone down there while you travel back to the shop, and we don't want to be responsible for an accident.
You don't have to. Just keep watching us on your phone, Elite. It's fine. Just sit there in the parking lot and wait.
I'm sure somehow it'll be our fault if something goes wrong. How's Andrew this evening? I seen he posted a video too. I didn't get a time to watch it. I feel horrible. See, DC said he's in Southern California. The farthest I made it was Southern. We flew into Portland and we drove down to the southern part of LA. We ran out of time, but I hear San Diego and that area is pretty darn nice.
See, DC said they have great beaches. That's what I'm all about, DC.
Michael said no sand.
No sand. I am anti-sand.
Michael can stay home. Jenna will go with us.
You guys would probably have a better time.
She likes the sand.
I'll send him a picture of me wearing Crocs on the beach.
There you go. I don't like sand in my Crocs.
I'm going to leave them on the beach, though. I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Oh, I got to get me a new pair of Crocs. I about wore the insulation out of mine. That's a real problem right there, folks.
It's just terrible you even have to say that.
Yeah, I've got some friends that live there pretty close to San Diego. They told me the same thing. I hear it's really nice, though. Chris, buddy, I'll see you 6:30 bright and early with bells on. Appreciate you stopping in.
It's actually 7:30.
No, it's 6:30 normal people time. It's 7:30 your time. Wouldn't it be nice if we just
I like
pick and
confusing people with that.
I thought about that after I posted my time.
Yeah, you had me jacked up again. He come up to the house and I said,
I thought you were live. What happened?
what's wrong? I have technical problems again. It's 7:30. And he's like, 7:30 slow time. I'm like, oh, snap. Jacked up. I don't feel better.
See, Brad, where are you at, buddy? See, I want to go to Canada and Alaska or northern Maine. That's where I want to go. Somewhere in that area.
Hey, thanks, Jay Chris. I appreciate that, man. There's maybe one day we'll work some of that. Never know. I got some scratch and dent items from time to time.
Yeah, Jay Chris, you won't be disappointed. I got this one and then my prized possessions in the house. It's awesome. They're top notch. Ontario, Canada. I'm gonna get to Canada. I don't care if I gotta sleep on somebody's couch at some point. I want to go to Canada.
I want to do an Alaskan cruise.
Where are you guys going in Canada, Miss Lee? I want to go.
They were going to Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about this on your live feed, weren't they?
Yep.
Yes,
Cool
I'm very
deal, Andrew. I don't know if that video was edited properly for students, but I am so dang disappointed in that video because I lost all my dang GoPro footage, but it still turned out all right, I guess.
I think it turned out good.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I
Did you?
did what I could. I literally all the video I had of that whole day working was what you guys seen.
So if you had to do anything different with your super stick, would you do anything different whatsoever?
I still like to find a different bucket to put on it, but as far as the build goes, no. It's pretty much spot on. It worked way better than I thought it was going to.
That's pretty awesome to get it working right out of the gate like that.
Yeah, I mean, I put some studying into it. I kind of didn't go at it completely blind, but it.
Now, is that going to fit on your new Volvo?
If I ever get one, I've got like 15 attachments for my Traco. So whatever Traco I do get, they're going to have interchangeable
Yep.
attachments for sure.
You see that? If we go visit DC, we're going to have to fly in. He's going to pick us up at the airport. We ain't driving.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna borrow the tank off of Michael's pressure washer, and we're gonna fill it up on the way out.
Well, buddy, I'm not joking. I might take you up on that. I'm going to get to California. Gosh dang it. I'm going to get to Canada. Whenever I get to Canada, I want to know people there so I can see the real Canada and not the tourist Canada, if that makes sense. I think gas or diesel right now is $3.14 at the Derby, or $3.49 at the Derby market.
I don't know what gas is around here. I haven't got gas all week. So.
DC, you are so right. Anytime they got
You
a
do
chance,
this week?
an excuse to raise gas, it don't matter what it is, they get an excuse to do it, they're going to do it. It's so aggravating.
Yeah, it was $2.59 last week, spring break, and this week it's $2.49.
Oh, and then, yeah, we just took a big gas delivery today at the Derby market. It went up again. Yeah, Brad, I got a lot of travels planned for the end of this year. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it this year, but I got full intentions of making it at some point. Oh, I'm not gonna. I don't want this thing to turn political, but I always have opinions.
Careful, Michael. That's what boxers for.
Yeah. They start spring break here. We had spring break. Our spring break's like in the middle of March. A real Canadian moose. I've got some Man, some of the things I want to say, but I just don't want to say because they're not appropriate. Does a moose have like a citizenship card whenever it switches from Canada to the United States?
I watch the YouTube videos with Trucker Josh, and he's in Canada, but he goes back and forth across the border all the time. He's got a bunch of followers and everything. I watch for that main reason only. So one day he'll hit a moose, or he'll go across to where somebody has hit a moose or something like that. But it's he does pretty good videos up there. There's some pretty country up there.
Yeah.
He goes over to British Columbia and everything over there on that side.
Really?
It's pretty sharp.
What did you say the name of that was? Trucker Josh?
Yeah.
He's in Manitoba, Brad says.
Yep.
I'll have to try to look him up. I don't think I've seen any of his videos.
He actually come down, let's see, a couple videos ago, he come down to just north of Indianapolis, and then went back up and went across the border and everything. So
I do want to see I've never been to Niagara Falls, and I've never been to New York. I think at some point we may go up and visit Jason and try a tour in New York, and then at a different point, take the kids up and see Niagara Falls. And
yep, Brad's got it there. He does pretty good videos. He puts out one every day.
yeah, Frank, that stick extension, it blew my mind how well it worked. I'll tell on myself if you want me to. So the first half of the day we weren't loading into trucks. We should have been, but I didn't think I could do it. The second half of the day, we had to load in trucks. So I loaded trucks for like 4 or 5 hours straight with this super stick. Didn't have any issues at all. Take the super stick off, put the regular traco bucket back on. The first truck I load, knocked the sideboard clean off the thing because I was so used to operating with the super stick. Oh man, I felt like an idiot.
Did you pull a Brandon and have to go to Lowe's?
Yes, pretty much. Actually, I went to the sawmill, but same difference.
Did you tell them what you're doing tomorrow? Where we're going?
No, where are we going?
Don't you even know what's on your schedule for tomorrow?
No, you haven't told me yet.
Yes, I have. Like 5 minutes.
Todd wants to know if they wear Crocs up there. I make insulated Crocs. I'm going to bring them if I go to Canada. I don't travel without my Crocs.
Yes, we're going to throw axes tomorrow.
Yes,
I think I heard about this. Somebody was telling me about this.
we are.
I'll let you know how this goes. I'm not too sure about this.
Todd, I would patent it, but there's actually about 2 different companies that make something similar to what I built. But they're like $20,000, $30,000. I literally got like $500 in mine. And I'm not sure if it's not better than the ones you can buy.
Sackett's Harbor. So why don't we just go with them, Michael? Let's go to Niagara Falls, drop the women off, then we'll go up and figure something else out.
Yeah, this is where if you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say anything at all. I do not watch Pug 1.
Christopher, S.O.T Metal Works / Shooter Option Targets on Facebook, or go to S.O.T Metal Works on YouTube and check us out. Or shoot us an email at shootersoptiontargets@gmail.com.
Or look us up on Instagram at S.O.T Metal Works.
Yeah, I'll send some fabrication. That stick extension, man, I've actually picked up a few more jobs with it, so hopefully the next time I use it, I'll be able to get some better video. And Jason Works a lot bought me a drone now, so I should be have some real killer videos of that thing.
It's a pretty regular occurrence here, DC. It happens all the time.
I got some killer drone footage of tearing down that house we did. On his Instagram, yeah. I've never been on Instagram in my life until I started a YouTube channel, and Jenny convinced me I needed one. And now yeah, well.
Yeah, that's how mine got started too.
Instagram is great.
I could navigate Facebook. I'm okay with one type deal. You got Snapchat and Instagram and TikTok and oh, God, just don't even get me started. I can't.
We don't
keep
have
up.
all of those. I have Snapchat, but not.
I do good with YouTube and Facebook. That's senseless fabrication, buddy. You don't need it. You don't need it. Hey, Kurt, what's up, buddy?
Great, Kirk.
Since if you have a business, it's almost mandatory. But if you don't have a business you're trying to run, stay away from it.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook's good if you can just get away from all the crap on there. It's I don't know.
Facebook's good for the sales sites and stuff. I kind of like finding.
Yeah. Facebook market sites like my new Craig.
Yep.
I wish the search was a little bit better on it, but it's still not bad. Hey, Dave, I seen Kurt come in. Who else? I seen somebody else come in. Josh, I do not wish I had a detach. My trailer is specifically designed for my equipment and the type of work I do, and it's I don't have a detach for a lot of reasons, but I don't know. I mean, my trailer is awesome. I'm gonna run that thing until I can't rebuild it no more. To be honest with you, between the way it's set up, between having the winch on it, air rod, folding dovetail, it can be a flatbed, it can be a equipment trailer. It only sits 32 inches off the ground, so height with my equipment really don't become an issue. So, if I had one bad thing to say about it, it's heavy. That's my truck and trailer together weigh about 35,000 pounds, so I'm a little bit limited on what I can haul, but weight wise. But
David Chain, how's it going, man?
hey, David.
Hey, look, Digging OK said, hey.
He's taking Jason's place.
Is this like the Elite and Jason show, just a little bit calmer?
Yeah. Jay Chris, Facebook has got so many good things about it. It's just that little small group that wants to run it for everybody, just like everything else, But yeah, as far as keeping track of family and classmates and friends that don't live around here, it's all good.
Junior just unfollows people when he don't like them.
What do I do?
I'm like, yeah, I'll be like looking for a friend, and they're gone, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm not friends with so and so no more. He's like, yeah, sorry about that.
Everybody asks us why we have a shared Facebook and stuff like that, but I just don't keep up with enough. I like to get on the sales sites. That's about it. I very rarely ever post, and she does the rest of the stuff. I'm okay with it.
So how it started was I had a Facebook, and someone
Got her in trouble.
kept posting on my Facebook like it was me. People kept thinking it was me instead of somebody's big mouth here. And I said, okay, look
at this innocent face. Would I do something like that?
So I put his name on it because I was not taking the digs for his mouth.
Oh man. I used to be on Facebook quite a bit, but ever since I started YouTube, it's kind of taken up some of my time.
I can say this: I have met nicer people on YouTube. I mean, that may be because I met Michael and everything, but
well, I don't.
Oh God!
Don't wear your Crocs; they got holes in them.
I know. Crap's getting deep around here.
There's some Some of these guys that comment on my stuff, they just crack me up. It makes me smile. Everybody with a keyboard's an expert sometimes.
I think Wade had some of the best advice that I'd gotten in a long time. Just leave a comment. Thanks for watching and roll on down the road.
Yeah. That probably aggravates them even more. I think it's Frank a lot of times. If they get picking on him, he'll say, well, I went to your channel and I couldn't find any videos there about how to dig with a backhoe.
I don't know why anybody would think to say anything harsh about Frank digging with his backhoe. It's mind-boggling that he is that good with that joker.
Yeah, I've keyboard commandos. Yeah, there's a guy around here that's a lot like Frank. You know, he's hardcore backhoe, and man, I mean, he can do things with a backhoe I never could even dream of. But Frank's probably one of the best on a backhoe I've ever seen. And somebody to think they know more than he does just cracks my shit up, to be honest with you. It's crazy. Yes, Monty, it's amazing how many people are on YouTube. It's not like Facebook per se where you can actually see how, like, I don't know. It's crazy. Ronnie, buddy, I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Michael, did you hear about the big steel yard they're supposed to be building right across the bridge down here from us?
What are they building now?
Some big steel foundry plant or something.
Really?
They're going to hire like 400 people down here in Brandenburg.
No, I haven't heard that one yet. You said it's in Brandenburg?
Yeah, we're actually going to get a little business down here. It's kind of surprising.
Cool. We got the big steel foundry here in Perry County, Wapaka.
Kurt, I ain't sharing them jokers. I already ate them. They're gone.
We were giving him a hard time on Boxer the other day, trying to see what kind of mushrooms he had, and said he needed to video himself eating them.
I believe Miss S.O.T Metal Works has posted that video.
I'll have to go see. Ronnie, where are you at in southeast Kentucky? Senseless, that is very true. Every day is a learning experience. I'm the guy that I know for a fact I'm not an expert because there's always some new trick or new method or new way of doing something that can always be learned.
Ronnie's from Harlan County. We love Harlan County.
Look, love Harlan County, and I have a Ronnie Williams that lives like 2 miles from me right over here. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's not. Well, if he lives 2 miles from you, he's only 14 miles from me.
But that Ronnie right there is, let's see, Harlan County is 5.5 hours from me.
Okay.
Harlan County is down around where our favorite ATV park is.
It's where we're going to take Michael's Jeep.
Yeah, that's where me and Jenna are planning our little Jeep adventure.
My Jeep don't get dirty.
Black Mountain.
Hey, Junkyard Willing Garage, buddy. Glad you made it.
Junkyard, what's going on, man? How's the kiddo? He doing all right?
I sub Junkyard Willing Garage, and I hate to admit this, but I've got to get over and watch a few videos.
The one he does with the skit about the welders like cracked me up. I laughed so hard. I
Really?
was like, yeah, that's true.
I'll have
Yeah,
to
that's
go-
true.
I'll have to go check that out. Man,
I'm so sorry, but you need to just keep that snow. We are over it here.
yeah.
No more winter here.
You know, you guys are probably the same as us. We've had like cold, nasty winters, but we haven't had a good snow like in 2 years.
No, us neither.
We get these stupid little dustings or 1 inches that are just
Not enough.
aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to get enough so you could like push it off the driveway or the road or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's actually worth plowing. What happened to his boy? Fill me in.
That he had surgery the other day, and I'm not exactly sure what kind of surgery, but they had him in a hospital and everything, and he was doing good. He was loving some hospital cake, though. I did see that
Was
part.
he? A good deal, buddy. How old is he?
Shoot, he's young. 5, 6, 7, somewhere right in there. Maybe a
Good
little bit.
deal. I'm glad he's doing.
That he he had the video of him getting a Happy Meal with chicken nuggets, and the first thing that came to my mind was elite. So
If he likes chicken nuggets, him and Brandon will get along well.
yeah, he gonna have to get over there on the Leaks channel. That chicken, that'll be right up his alley.
Oh man.
I think you feel my pain too. Now that I'm doing videos and trying to keep up with everybody, like I catch clips of people's stuff here and there, but it's almost impossible.
He
to
had
keep up
brain
with.
surgery.
Yes,
Holy cow.
I didn't know if he wanted to put that out there, so I didn't like. I was trying to be
Oh, I
kind of
know.
nice.
I know a couple people with that.
3 years old. Well, I'm glad he's doing good, man.
3, he's a little
For
guy.
sure.
He looks older than that.
He's a little guy.
He was like getting after it right after surgery. I mean,
Really?
it was impressive.
Well, I hope everything turns out after that. Our daughter actually had her head cut open when she was 6 weeks old. It wasn't brain surgery, but they did cut a piece of skull out at 6 weeks old.
From her ear all the way across the top over to the other ear,
Mhm.
and then shorten her skull.
And she had to wear a little helmet. So I know how challenging it can be. And it's amazing how fast they bounce back.
Yeah, I don't know if this is Michael's channel per se, but if you guys get a chance, go over and check out Junkyard Welding. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm sub to him. Like I said, I just haven't had a chance to check out any of his videos, and I'm definitely gonna have to do that.
And check out his welding skit, because that kind of hit home with me and made me laugh. But I'm glad his boy's doing good.
Which one did you say? What video was that he's got?
His welding skit, he talks about what welders say and stuff, and
I'll have to check that out.
Right, Junkyard. They had to remove a portion of Shelby's. That's the daughter, little Miss S.O.T, that you all have actually met, to let her brain grow. She was born without a soft spot.
Really?
It's called cranial synostosis. That's what she had.
Todd, you're right. Those kids, they're resilient. That's for sure.
Yeah, looking at her, you would never know all that Shelby's been through with hers, but it started off rocky.
Yeah, Andrew, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, that's probably one of the coolest things from YouTube is just the people I've met in person and the people I've met in the comments and stuff. There's just so much knowledge and experience out there a guy can learn from and pull from. It's pretty rare that you watch a video and don't take something away from it. So it's been really cool.
You know, I make no bones about I learned to fix the washing machine from YouTube because
I learned how to get on Google Hangouts tonight from YouTube.
today at work I had to figure out how to put a signature block in using something I can't talk about, but I learned on YouTube, and I taught my boss how to do it on YouTube too.
He commented on my pressure washer video. He says I ought to fill that thing up with diesel and start some brush fires like a big flamethrower. It's not a horrible idea, even though it sounds expensive. I told him, I said, I guarantee you that'd make a good YouTube video, though.
Well, heck yeah, you make one of those forestry lantern type deals out of it, where they got the little wick in it and everything. What is it? 60-30 or something? They gas and diesel mix.
Chad, I'd come up and give you a hand, buddy, but it's just, if it's snowing there, it's probably just too cold for me. And I hate saying that because I'm usually the guy that likes cold weather.
Jay Chris, that's where I started. 2 years of half days in the welding shop.
Yeah, Frank, the best part of it is the subs. And man, I'm sure you're the same way, Junior, but gosh, I am so lucky to have some awesome subscribers and some guys that really comment and are part of dang near every video I put up. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm pretty excited to hit this milestone. We just hit the 500 and everything. I mean, I'm looking 1,000, but you know,
Oh,
it's kind of like I was saying, we've met so many good people. I'm okay being right where I'm at if I have to be.
Now, Barry, slow the roll. I'm not going to be learning how to fix cars. I got a guy for that. Just saying.
I have absolutely no professional welding training at all. Everything I've done welding wise has been pretty much self-taught. And I'm not claiming to be a good welder either. Just throwing that out there.
Hello,
Hey,
Richard.
Richard. Census Fabrication, I am sub to Jay Paydirt. I do watch some of his stuff.
1,500. He put 1,500 gallons of diesel on there.
I don't know if I can afford to put 1,500 pounds of diesel fuel on anything.
I tried to learn how to fix the dishwasher on YouTube, but I scared somebody and he took over that project.
Hey, Chris, that don't sound like a good deal there, buddy. That's why you're supposed to do demo. It'll probably be like 3 or 4 weeks before it comes out, but I got some really cool video of demo in the house.
He does. We may have seen a little sneak peek.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And all the SD cards and the GoPros actually worked this time, so I really do have the video.
Yeah, you had a little SD malfunction this week too, didn't you?
Yeah, it's over there in the garbage can. Anybody needs a good corrupt SD card, you can go pick it out of the garbage can.
There was some guy, I can't remember his name. I have to go back and look at my comments, but there was somebody on my comments that was giving me all kinds of pointers on SD cards about they need to be cleaned and I don't know. There's all kinds of.
Bye, Lester.
See you, man. Have a good one.
Bye,
See you,
William.
William. Good luck on your estimate, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Digging OK says you got to buy the gold cards.
Frank, if I had the money to buy gold, I would, but I don't have the money to buy gold.
I don't know what this new
subs.
I don't know what I did with it now. This new card that Jason told me to get. It seems to work good, but I have a hard time getting it downloaded to my phone. It's that little guy, right? Focus there. Hang on, focus. Oh well.
I've got a variety pack.
Dang, you're big time. My camera gear, with the exception of my drone, is pretty primitive.
Yeah, is that the SanDisk ones that you was talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I am not ashamed on anything I find on YouTube. I Google and search some of the craziest stuff you'd think of. God, 750 Komatsu bucket full of diesel fuel. That's got to be 1,000+ gallons.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, Frank, you say the gold cards, is that a brand or is that like a model of a card? I've done some research on what all these little numbers mean on SD cards, but I still don't know a whole lot about it.
See you, Ronnie. Be good, man.
I'm still learning to hold my camera sideways instead of up and down.
You had Jenna tell you about our little argument about that?
No, but my last video of the mushrooms, I did it wrong because I was trying to cook and film. Shoot, I ain't got time for all that crap.
Yeah, the Frank, okay, the scan disc, I've got a gray one and I've got a gold one. The gold one's the one I use in my drone because it's 4K and it's got a faster write speed on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the extreme plus ones.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what Works a Lot told me I needed.
That's the one that went to crap on me. I had to throw it away.
I can't remember the one I had that went to crap, the super stick one, but it was like a green and black. See you, Jason, man. Thanks for stopping by. Frank, I've got the gold one. And my problem is I download all my videos to my phone and then I edit on my phone. And the gold one works great, but I can only download one video at a time with the gold card. With the other card, I can download 4 at a time. So, Dirt Perfect or Todd, my wife.
Sorry.
Senseless. That's a bit of a struggle there.
Long time to rewind that tape.
Todd, my wife and Wade, they've known each other since kids. They were neighbors growing up. I moved out here in between them. I've known Wade my whole life. We've been good friends for about 15, 16 years. I'm sorry. I'm just now catching up with you.
That's what we were cracking up about.
Yeah. We walked into the Derby Community Center the other day, and they got a phone hanging on the wall. And my son wanted to know what that was. Made me feel old real quick.
Isn't that terrible?
Sad.
Terrible. Yep.
Yeah, Frank, I'm trying. I've got this new computer set up, and I'm slowly learning it. I got Adobe on here. I tried to edit my first video on Adobe tonight and got mad, ended up doing it on my phone. But I'm hoping to get there. The big thing with the computer is right now I'm not saving a lot of the stuff I record. I delete it after I get it posted. So I'm getting there. I'll get it figured out.
So the phone on the wall, was it the push button kind?
Yeah, it was push button. It wasn't a rotary.
There's videos of people giving their teenagers like the old dolly kind and seeing if they can call somebody. Figure out how to call. Yeah. Cracks me up.
Brad, here's the quick story about Wade and YouTube. Whenever Wade said he was going to start YouTube like 7 years ago, I told him he was crazy. And he said he was going to do it anyways. Then after he started YouTube, like a year later, he's been, for like 5 or 6 years, he's been trying to get me to do it. I keep telling him I didn't have time, I didn't want to, it was crazy, it was stupid. Well, he finally convinced me to do it, and then boom, here we are. So, me and Wade, we have done a lot of stuff together over the years. I mean, he literally lives like 200 yards behind me here. Yeah, Apple IIe.
You're right, Kirk. They don't know how to work a window crank. Shelby does.
Mm-hmm.
Her car had a window crank. Her first car we got her.
Yep. Got to start them out slow.
Yeah, I remember whenever I was growing up, Mom used to have an 8-track player, and I made fun of that thing. And now we have a CD player, and my son makes fun of it. So crazy how times passes on. Wade, crazy, I know. I'm telling you guys, Wade that I met 15 years ago and the Wade you guys see today is the exact same guy. He has not changed a bit. He don't put a show on for YouTube. Wade is Wade. You've met Wade a few times now, Junior. You know.
Yeah, he there's no difference. It's Wade all the time, just like the videos.
Night, Chad. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Chad. Chad, my videos are like a month behind right now, but I got several videos coming up with drone footage in them now that I have the drone. I'm getting better at it. I got a lot to learn, but it's going to be a cool toy. The first couple videos I didn't have the settings right on it, but I'm getting there. Give me time. I'm getting there.
Oh, 320's back. So have you figured out how we're going to get Jason back for that yet, or what you going to do there?
I can't say it on here because he may see it at some point, but yeah, I got an idea. He will pay for his deed. I'll tell you that. Todd, buddy, as far as starting a channel, I thought Wade was crazy, but I'll be honest with you, one of the best things he's done is push me into starting a channel. It's been really, I'm not really that good at making YouTube videos and doing the YouTube stuff, but the people I've met and the things I've learned, and I don't regret it one bit. It's been awesome. Digging okay. Still got 8 tracks. Grandma's still got some 8 tracks in her basement. Yes, Chris, I agree with you. I've worked in the wood with Wade a few times from time to time, and there's no way I could do that every day. I mean, what I do is somewhat risky, but nothing like what those guys do. And Junior, you're probably gonna make fun of me for this. I've never TIG welded.
That's all right. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. I'm gonna get hate mail for that, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just never had the opportunity to do it.
Most everything I work on is farm machinery, stuff like that. It's always dirty. It's always rusty.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can MIG weld and stick weld with the best of them, but Blu-ray disc.
I'm entirely too impatient to TIG weld. It's just there's too much air for me.
Cookies, buddy, I appreciate that. I don't think I'm anything special. Just a guy doing his thing. I appreciate all your comments and watching and being supporting the channel. I do appreciate that a lot. I always enjoy looking forward to seeing your comments.
Holy cow, junkyard! Mine was too. Mine was a '72 Chevy Cheyenne C10, blue and white two-tone, but it was automatic, not a 3-on-tree.
You all was spoiled. Mine was a 69 King Cab Datsun pickup truck with a rust hole in the floorboard every bit of this big.
Mine was a 91 Chevy 2500 4-wheel drive. Extended, or no, it wasn't extended cab, just regular cab. And the defroster didn't work, so it was a lot of fun to drive in the winter time.
Drive in the summertime.
Yeah, it was a summer truck.
I had a 91 1500 regular cab, 2-wheel drive.
My dad worked in the coal mines, and it was one of the old coal mine trucks. You can just imagine how good a check it was. DC, I appreciate that. I mean, I have no videoing background at all. I hate to even say this. Most of what I learned has been from Wade. So
No, senseless. A 1969.
I like that 1867 is when I pulled out of the woods that one on that video.
We called it Smurf truck. It was blue, Smurf color blue. Felony hole.
I'll see sometime junkyard if I can get a picture of it. It was freshly redone and everything when I got it. I give $2,000 for that truck back when I bought it when I was, I don't know, 17, I think it was. It'd probably be worth a small fortune right about now.
My favorite truck is the what is it, the 83 through 85 Chevys.
Those square body style?
Square body style. I'm going to have one of those one of these days.
My second.
Always forget that Brandon used to work in a 4x4 shop. He's got a nice truck himself.
Remember that one? Dad took a wrecked Blazer with the front end wrecked and a wrecked Blazer with the back end wrecked, cut them in half, put them together, and made me a Blazer. That was my second vehicle.
It's funny what us rednecks will do from time to time.
Hey, Frank, good night, buddy. I'm glad you stopped by and keep the videos coming. I do enjoy. I watch pretty much everything you post. I apologize if I don't comment on everything, but I enjoy them. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
See you, Frank. Be good, man.
Yeah. You would think vehicles have been rusting out ever since they built them. You think in 2019 we could build a vehicle that don't rust. And I know they got the Ford aluminum bodies, but I still ain't convinced they ain't going to corrode in time.
They started putting plastic fenders on all the new cars.
I guess that's one way to keep them from rusting, turn them into plastic.
No, then the rocks get thrown off the tires, and they go through the top of the fender.
Yeah, you walk out, touch it, and it's totaled.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so aggravating. Of course, I'm a Chevy guy, but they rust just as bad as anything else. Well, I guess maybe we live in the wrong part of the country. Maybe that's why our stuff rusts.
That's it. See, you should go down to Florida next to them beaches you don't like so much, and you wouldn't have to worry about
Well,
it.
you know, down in Florida, I got a guy that lives up here, and the salt off the ocean, like the fog and stuff, it still rusts them.
Yeah, the salt would rust them.
Need to go out west, like Kansas or out in Nevada.
Well, I got a plasma table. You got enough money to buy some stainless steel. We'll hook up together and build us a new vehicle.
Wasn't that what the DeLorean was?
Yeah, was it stainless or was it aluminum? Stainless.
I think it was stainless.
Night, Brad.
Excavating 320, I just can't do two-wheel drive. I actually still own like 4 two-wheel drive trucks, my company trucks, and I'll put up with the ride for four-wheel drive. That button sure gets me out of a lot of pinches.
So that comes up to a pretty good question, and I'll ask this. So anymore, you almost have to special order a regular cab truck. You can't just go to the lot and pick up a regular cab. Do you think they're going to start doing that with four-wheel drives too?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I drove past the lot the other day, and I didn't see a two-wheel drive sitting on the lot anywhere.
My chances of owning a new truck's about 0.
Well, I'm just looking 10 years down the road. What's on the lot now?
Oh, what's going to be left for us? Oh, good point. Good point. I don't know. That's a good question.
You know what your chances of a new one is?
Monty, buddies, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the comments. Have a good one, buddy.
Thanks, Monty.
And Christopher, yeah, I mean, I've worked up north and I've seen vehicles from up north. It is crazy how fast those things get ate up. You know, and as far as the United States is concerned, the big three are in the north. I don't know why I just can't believe with all the technology and all the smart people we supposedly have that somebody hasn't figured this out.
Didn't we go over this last time on my live stream?
I don't know, did we?
Talking about Chinese refining the steel so many times,
Yeah.
all its integrity, and we got new people to talk about it with now, though.
We just have the same conversation over. I don't know if I'll ever buy. I've only bought one since I've been in business for 12 years. I've only bought one new piece of equipment, and it was my pedal hitch trailer. It's because I couldn't find what I wanted to use, and I had to spec it out new.
I just don't know how anybody affords a new truck anymore. I mean, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. That's ridiculous. How in the world?
Yeah, I don't know. Each their own, I guess. It's a good question.
I don't know. We've been so used to not having a car payment for so long now. I don't know if I could bear myself to go and have a car payment anymore.
Yeah, that's what Jen and I were talking about the other day. I don't think we've had a vehicle payment in probably 7 or 8 years. Yeah, Miss Elite's got your answer right there. I was waiting for her to chime in. The problem is you go to do a bank loan, anybody knows anything about numbers, and you get the final payoff number after interest, you can almost have bought 2 trucks.
You could have bought a small farm with it.
Yeah. Kurt, yeah, I guess you got a point there, buddy.
Yeah, I like junkyards too. That's kind of me right there. Just buy new to me.
Everything I own is new to me. Miss Elite, yeah, she's been trying to get the loan business tonight. Excavating 320, I've bought some fleet trucks over the years. If you know what you're getting, they can be good trucks. I've owned a few Penske trucks.
Miss Elite started throwing out some interest numbers there and everything. You might have some
Hey, Fanny the Freightliner's on here. You know who that is, don't you?
Do I know? I don't.
That's Officer Hoover. He should have been on here earlier whenever SLC was asking his questions.
Yeah, we had a perfectly good question for him.
He's going to be mad at me because my dang sticker blew off my truck today, so I've been hauling concrete without my sticker on the side.
Are you unapproved?
I was for the last load, but I got it. I found it. It's on the side of the road, so I had it in the truck with me. He wasn't invited. I should have sent you a text message. Sorry, buddy.
You're always invited, sir. Just ring that bell. You'd be good.
If you missed the first half of this stream, I'm new at this live stream stuff, and it was a struggle to get on here, but we're here. We made it.
We have bejeweled Crocs.
Yeah.
See, look, I'll have to show. This is my friend. I need the Freightliner Hoover sign.
I know. I went and checked out that Facebook page, and S.O.T Metal Works might have to place an order for.
Yeah, he got what is it? Hoover, what is it? It's DOT Bear Woodworking, I believe, isn't it?
I
Well,
like.
I'll get this hung up. I'm going to put it up here somewhere, but I haven't had time to get it all sorted out.
Because they're very cool.
Yeah, man, he's made some really. He made the. Whenever you guys were down, you went to the Derby Market. He made the sign up there above it.
Oh, gotcha. The one that's in my video.
See, I've been doing so good with all my load securements, my pre-trip, and all this stuff, and then he still busts me on my seatbelt. And for some reason, I don't know why that's so hard for me, because I usually got a pretty good habit of wearing seatbelts, but for some reason, he keeps catching me. I don't know.
Is the camera taking priority? I'm just
I
saying.
wasn't going to say that.
First rule with dealing with an officer of the law is you always tell the truth.
Yeah, that's probably how me and Hoover become pretty good friends, is because I wasn't trying to bullshit him and tell him the truth. That video that me and him did together, I think it said an officer and a friend. That was one of my best performing videos for a long time. Is it legal to haul a dozer on a converted RV trailer? I believe it is, as long as your dozer meets all the wheel and axle weights and you're licensed and registered properly. It's a better question for Hoover. Looks like Miss Leet's trying to work a loan deal on here.
Yeah, I know. I've still been waiting for those interest figures to go across the screen. I haven't seen any yet.
A little like stop ticker down there. That's the response I get from Franny the Freightliner a lot when I send him a picture. Is oh wow.
That don't feel bad. That's the response he gets from us when he sends us pictures too. Oh wow.
Oh man, he's been an awesome friend for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of like him. I need to know more about this RV trailer. I've never seen an RV with much of an axle underneath of it.
It amazes me that some of the things they can pull down the road without any special license with RV tags. Me and Hoover have talked about this before. It's crazy.
Oh, I have a good pull down the road story.
Excavating 320, buddy. I will. We'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate you stopping by twice.
See you, man. Be good.
Officer Hoover might not approve of this, but I know a Mr.
It's
S.O.T.
good. I had farm tags on it. It's all good.
Oh God! Don't get me started on farm tags.
Mr.
Good morning from Scotland. How are you?
A full-fledged trampoline on a trailer, threw a strap over that sucker.
2 straps.
Okay, 2 straps over that sucker, completely put together, straight up in the air, and drove down the road.
Perfectly legal. I was not over height, not over width. I was perfectly legal.
It did not look
It cleared the stoplight.
It looked perfectly scary for about 10 miles down the road because he's too lazy to take it apart.
I went to Lowe's one day and got a hot tub, like a jacuzzi tub, and was driving back, and it flew out of the back of the truck and cleared the vehicle behind me, landed on the road, and just kind of sailed down perfectly.
A new one?
Brand new one. No damage.
Holy cow. I knew you'd get a kick out of that. I watched that on your Tractor Time with Tim video, and you kind of went over that. That's
Yeah, he had some good videos on there with Tractor Time with Tim. You actually turned me on to those.
I like it. They're good.
I I need to text Hoover. I think whenever we all get together in October, I think he's going to try to come visit us.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So
Tell him about the camper that you hauled for scrap for somebody.
Yeah. So one time I was laid off. I didn't have a whole lot going on. So I was scrapping on the side, and some guy said, "Hey, I've got a pop-up camper. Would you like it?" Sure. Does the tires, do they hold air? Yeah, you can pull it home. First time with a pop-up camper, take off down the road. I hit about 35 miles an hour, and the whole top just popped up in there. It's like somebody throwed on the e-brake on the back of the truck. Yeah, he forgot to tell me he unlatched it and didn't latch it back.
he was asking if he needs to bring the ticket book when he comes to visit us in October.
No, it's in Kentucky. You're good. I'm good, and I'm across the river. I'll stay over here.
Well, as long as you stay over there, you get over here on this side of the river in his territory, you may be in trouble.
No, I'll have to drive.
Sizzle's fabrication seems like yeah. It's a good thing he can't write tickets over what he sees on YouTube, or me and Wade would be broken out of business. The aggravating part is I try so dang hard to make sure everything's just right, and he is like a hound dog for something wrong. He's good at his job.
Kaboom. That's exactly what it was like. Kaboom.
And the bejeebus out of me. The guy that was behind me was dying laughing, but I wasn't.
That's your parachute stopper breaker thingy.
Oh, it was terrible. I mean, it only gets whiplash. Officer Hoover, had I not had my seatbelt on at the time, I may have.
Oh, here we go. Seatbelt. I'm so aggravated at myself at that because I'm so good. I'm so good at wearing my seatbelt, and I told Hoover, Hoover's been wanting to start his own YouTube channel. I told him he should start a channel critiquing other channels because he's really good at it.
I'll be honest. It's nice to have somebody like that to chime in and let you know, hey, you may want to pay a little closer attention next time.
Yeah, no, and it's
all get in
it works because every time I get in a truck now, I got the seatbelt on my mind, which may save my life one day, and I'll owe that to him.
I believe this wholeheartedly. If there were more officers out there like him, this whole world would be a more law-abiding place.
Gosh, you're telling me. Hoover can elaborate on it if he wants to, but he is a trainer, and they couldn't have picked a better guy to train new officers because he can teach them. I mean, he has a job to do, and I respect that 100%. But he also understands that we're out here trying to make a living, and we all got to coexist together. And I don't want an unsafe truck on the road no more than the next guy. I mean, heck, my damn family is going up and down the road with these trucks. So,
right. I mean, but with laws and regulations and stuff like that changing from time to time, like they do, and going state to state, stuff like that, sometimes you just don't know. And yes, I understand that's not an excuse, but it is nice to have somebody saying, "Hey, you might want to tighten up." So
that's why you have me.
I think that's how we met. It's 10 o'clock here, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I was trying to. Hoover's got his CDLs now. I'm trying to get with him so we can do a driving video at some point. We were supposed to catch up. Was it 2 weekends ago? And it didn't work out. He was down for I think it was his niece's birthday.
He's gonna have a real great day when Jason Works a Lot drives through his scale house up there and he's working.
I guarantee you one thing: if I know Jason Works a Lot is in his neck of the woods, I will arrange a meeting in some way, shape, or form. Hoover did find Jason's video he posted. He was messing with him the other day. It's crazy how some of these people are able to get licensed and some people aren't, but that's over my pay grade. Watching you lose. Oh man. And yeah, cookies, to answer Kurt's question, I mean it's just the way the rules read. If it's over a certain weight, you're required to have a CDL. It's just the way it is. If you're over a certain weight and you're getting paid or you're far higher, you got to meet CVED qualifications or standards or however you want to say it. At some point, if you're getting paid to truck and you're over a certain GVW, you're no different than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, there are some hotshot truckers who probably shouldn't be hotshot trucking. I'm just saying.
I was talking to Jason about this. One day, and there's a lot of good hotshot truckers out there, but there's that small group of them that just give all of them bad names. Trying to do stuff they shouldn't be doing.
One bad apple on the barrel will ruin the whole barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I could have said that.
Yes.
26-1.
Read your comments.
Yeah, Senseless is on it tonight. DC, where's DC at? He got some catching up to do over here on this side.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, Andrew. Thanks
See you,
for coming
Andrew.
by.
Hey Andrew, man, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, and we were going back to that Canadian trucker, the Josh guy in Canada that does the trucking.
Yeah.
He brought up a good point that I had never thought about. Of course, I don't have my CDLs, I don't think about any of that stuff, but he was underweight if he filled up one fuel tank. If he filled up both fuel tanks, he was overweight. I was like, man, that's getting her down to the penny right there.
Yep. I got a video coming out. I sent Hoover a snippet of it, but I had both of my excavators on the same trailer. And the whole point of it was I was underweight total GVW, but getting it to axle out right is where I was struggling.
Yep.
So no, DC, you didn't miss a whole lot, buddy. We were just Senseless was having some pretty good comments there.
Yeah, he was having some pretty good ones. Usually DC's the one chiming in there with them really great ones. We got to give him a break though once in a while. That's all good.
David, I've been up through Ohio. Actually, I got a video posted. I think it's closing out 2018 with a road trip, and that was through Ohio. I was all the way on the other side of Ohio, almost in West Virginia, and yeah, I didn't tell Hoover about that trip till I got back, but we made it.
You like how he turned his eyes to the side. Like, I don't want to look at the camera straight on.
No, he knew I was going. He just wanted to know why they wanted to do it on a Sunday whenever all the scale houses were closed.
Living on a back road.
Yeah, seen a lot on that.
I think that was he come down like the day after that video was posted and asked to see my logbook. And I think I told him it was like still a tree or something. I don't know.
Which logbook, Officer Hoover? When I was over there, I seen like 8.
Oh my goodness! I'm not going enough to fill out one, more or less 2. Whenever I'll tell on Hoover, I guess it's probably been about 3 or 4 years ago now. I went to Chicago to pick up a man lift, and his dad actually rode with me. He was my co-pilot, and we were running short on time, and we had to go through Terre Haute where he lives. So we were trying to tell him that like we were an hour behind or an hour ahead of where we were at so we could sneak through town without getting caught. We didn't make it. We got a full level 1 DOT inspection downtown Clinton, Indiana. So,
Oh, Lord.
the good news is we passed.
So back in the day when I was a kid, my granddad was a truck driver over the road. He hauled Chiquita bananas out of Gulfport, Mississippi.
Really?
Yeah. And so he would a lot of times haul hot loads of whiskey to Gulfport and then haul Chiquita bananas back from Gulfport. And as a kid, I got to go a lot, which was not copacetic.
I don't feel like it's a fair trade. We're giving up good Kentucky bourbon for some bananas.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
We
getting
did.
shorted on that deal.
So I got to go a lot. So I had to hide from like Officer Hoover because, wasn't supposed to really be in the cab. But yeah, so we go across the scales, but I never saw them. I had to get in the cab of the truck. I had to get in the back in the sleeper.
To finish my story on Officer Hoover, so we're coming back from Chicago, and we decided we were going to stay at his house because I had to stay somewhere overnight. So it's dark, and he lives on this county road. So I literally, like in the dark, backed like almost 3 miles down this county road to get into his driveway. Finally get back into his driveway, and he's like, "Oh, well, you just could have come in the other way." He never told me the road looped around. That would have been useful information. But I made it and didn't take out any mailboxes. The funny part was his dad kept telling me, his dad used to be a DOT officer too. He kept telling me I was crazy the whole time. I just told him to hang on and get his head out of the mirror. That was a good time. We had a good time.
See, he said you never asked. If you'd have just asked, he'd have told you could come in the other way.
Well, he knew I was coming from the north. I guess it's my fault, as always.
I have to understand that Officer Hoover is a very informative person. You have to ask him specific questions.
See, now the second time I backed in his driveway after we hauled Franny the Freightliner back, I knew to come in from the north. Saved me a lot of time. Actually, I think Wade was driving that time.
That's scary. How did Wade's logbook look?
Yeah, see, whenever it was for Hoover, we didn't have to. I think we did run logbook that day. I don't know. We were way over in Missouri somewhere picking this truck up. That was a long day.
Yeah. You run logbooks. I seen them. It's all good.
It was a good time. We had a good time that trip.
I remember watching that video. That was,
Yeah, that's on Wade's channel.
wow.
That was before I was doing YouTube. Yeah, we left. I don't know. We drove like over 12 or 1,300 miles that day. We left Derby like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Went way over there. Chris, Officer Hoover is watching. He's the comment right above you, buddy. Wasn't for hire. Yeah. I'll try to use that one next time I get pulled over, Officer Hoover. See, that trip, he actually was a good thing is I bought all new chains and boomers for that trip so I could impress him. And then we were heading up, I think it was up, is it Interstate 70? Yeah, we were heading up through Illinois and the freaking door fell off the truck.
Did you duct tape it back on?
No, we used the seatbelt to strap it back together, I think.
At least you used your seatbelt for something.
But it didn't fly like off the truck. It just like flew open. The stuff started flying out and yeah.
Yeah, I could see him doing that junkyard. Just so you know, Wade would probably do something like that. Yep, that's me right there.
Officer Hoover always likes telling the story on Wade. I think it was, I don't remember who stopped him. It wasn't Hoover, but somebody stopped him and Wade was pulling an empty chip van. And they asked him what he was hauling, and Wade told him he had a full load of sailboat fuel. Yeah, I asked Wade about the sailboat fuel. There it is right there. Hearing Wade tell that story, he says the sailboat fuel, and he said the very next thing the officer said is, "You're going to need to step out of the truck. You may be here a while." So. We did have a good time that day though. We covered a lot of ground, but we had an awesome time. Yeah, that video Wade posted was the little seminar me and Wade put together here locally. We do that about every 2 years, and Hoover's nice enough to come down and do that for us. But that was a really good video, and I've sat through, I don't know, Hoover can chime in, probably 3 or 4 of those he's done now, and I've learned something every time. It's always a good thing. Yeah, sailboat fuel. That's a pretty good one. Pretty good one for sure.
Don't start that.
The guy we got that Hoover got the truck from too, I can't remember his name, but he was a really cool dude. He was an over-the-road truck driver.
Yeah, wasn't there a couple different rigs in that yard or something? Or
Yeah, but he moved stuff for like trade shows and stuff. He specialized in that, and he had one heck of a new truck he bought. Hoover, I asked the flatbed what type of cell phone fuel he was hauling, and he just stared at me. Well, the sky hooks.
Miss Elite's going to bed. She's had enough.
going to bed. Miss Lee, where you going?
Did Mr. Elite ever get
I'm
home?
gonna say Mr. Elite must have made it home. Yeah, the shelves behind me is leftover plywood and 2x4s whenever I built the house. This used to be my parts room. And I don't know, here, I'll show you guys. I'm in the upper part of my shop. See, there's the rest of the shop down there. This was my parts room, and it was so disorganized mess that I decided to turn it into my little YouTube live stream area. I still got to work on some stuff back here, but it's getting there.
Night, Miss Elite. Brandon will be there to tuck you in shortly. Just
Nope, he's not home yet. He's still at Chick-fil-A.
He's still trying to get his chicken nuggets. Yeah, we've got to find a way to get Hoover a YouTube channel. He'd be really good at it. He's kind of got his hands tied with his job there a little bit, but he's got quite the following on Facebook.
you need to keep him come over and just live stream with you one night.
Yeah, I'll have to see if he'll do that. He may be up for it. Tailwind made me do it. I don't know. Hoover can chime in here, but I think he's got like 40,000 people following him on Facebook or something. Oh, I can't remember. It's up there. Yeah, Hoover said he would do it. We may have to do that sometime, Hoover. That'd be awesome. Now that I know how to do it. I don't mean I can do it again, but
It's all right. You got Voxer. Phone a friend.
You know a guy.
yeah. Yeah, thank goodness for Voxer and YouTube, or I'd be an idiot. That's for sure.
37,500.
Oh, I was close. I said 40,000.
That's outstanding.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. That's a holy cow.
Yeah, that's almost as many subs as what Wade's got. But man, he does. I don't know if anybody's on here is not on his Facebook page and is in the trucking industry, the stuff he puts on there is just remarkable. Unfortunately, most of my stuff hasn't made the channel or made the YouTube page or the Facebook page, so that's always good. I'm sure more of it would make it if I lived closer. Half of them like me. Oh.
Is it one of those keep your friends close but your enemies closer? It could be. You never know.
I feel bad for him sometimes. You know, he's trying to do a good thing with his channel. And you still got these people that just, it don't matter what you do or say.
All of us have those people.
Oh,
That's why I told you about that tractor time with Tim.
yeah.
Oliver did an awesome job on that one. I mean, that was.
Yeah, I talked to Hoover about that. He, I forgot where he said he lived. It's a couple hours north of him. He's up in the northern part of the state. God. Oh. Well, Junior, you think we ought to wrap this thing up here this evening?
Well, we can, that's for sure.
We got I got a early morning in the morning. So guys, I appreciate everybody that stopped by and checked in. Awesome chat. And if anybody's not subbed to Junior, S.O.T Metal Works, get over there and check him out. So,
Well, thanks, Michael. We appreciate that. We appreciate everybody's input and everything coming over, subbing to us, checking us out. Thank you all so much. We greatly appreciate it.
yep. And hey, thanks for live streaming with us tonight. Appreciate it. So everybody have a good one. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Later.